welcome to the 5th episode of the Veracify Videocast. My name is Sue and I'm based in Ontario, Canada. Thank you for joining us as we enter an important era of our modern world, tackling the all-important issue of providing credible healthcare-related information and resources to the low-income population facing disinformation. As you have seen in our introductory video, our ambition is straightforward. We must do better to make healthcare-related information and beyond accessible and inclusive, and that starts with facts. Can you believe that we're already halfway through Season 1? So far, what has everyone acted on from our first 4 steps, including valiance, empowerment, resourcefulness, and adherence? Each of these principles has laid a strong foundation for our journey towards combating misinformation. Valiance encouraged us to be grounded in logic and truth. Empowerment focused on fueling a confident generation with knowledge. Resourcefulness taught us to seek truth in all situations, and adherence emphasized staying true to our identity and values. Reflect on these principles and think about how you started incorporating them into your daily lives. Now, continuing with our regular programming, to ensure that we empower anyone, especially youth, to take charge in this area, our team has developed the VERACITY Framework. Why Veracity? Well, the simple truth is, firstly, the organization understands that global issues such as poverty, food insecurity, and even corruption are intertwined with those to inclusive healthcare. 2. After extensive research, currently there are no youth-led programs to halt the distribution of disinformation in healthcare specifically. And 3. To restore trust, programs to help develop digital literacy for our at-risk users, specifically those who are first-time internet users, must be developed. In our 5th episode, we explore the 5th letter C of veracity. The C stands for commencement. But why commencement? Commencement stands for to be the change needed in today's world, and it is about taking the initiative to start and lead efforts to combat misinformation. It involves recognizing that change begins with action, and every individual, especially youth, has the power to make a difference. Commencement is unique, as it emphasizes the importance of starting and sustaining efforts to ensure that accurate information is accessible to all. To understand how commencement is impactful and employed in the real world, we will be covering 2 case studies involving commencement, namely a youth-led organization called Youth Strike for Climate Philippines and the COVID Tracking Project. The first case study consists of a youth-led organization in the Philippines called Youth Strike for Climate Philippines, forming as a response to the lack of governmental action on climate change. They organized nationwide climate strikes, created educational materials about climate science, and engaged in community cleanup projects. By taking initiative, these young activists brought national attention to environmental issues and influenced local policies on waste management and sustainable practices. Their commencement in tackling misinformation about climate change has led to greater public awareness and action in the Philippines. The second case study began in early 2020 when a group of volunteers started the COVID Tracking Project to provide accurate and up-to-date data about COVID-19 in the United States. This initiative filled the gap left by inconsistent government data reporting. The volunteers collected and published data daily, becoming a vital resource for policymakers, researchers, and the public. Their work demonstrated how a grassroots initiative could significantly impact public understanding and response to a global health crisis, exemplifying the impact of commencement. At Veracify, we encourage youth to take initiative by starting projects or joining existing ones that aim to combat misinformation. Moreover, we incentivize youth to engage with local communities to understand their needs and provide tailored information and resources. Finally, we highlight the importance of collaboration when commencing movements to amplify their efforts and reach wider audiences. From this episode, we want to make clear that commencement means taking the first step to be the change that you want to see. Initiating efforts to combat misinformation is crucial in building a society that values and shares credible information. In our next episode, we will cover the sixth letter I of the VERACITY Framework, ingenuity, where we will discuss how youth can leverage their skills to tackle the future of misinformation. Thank you for tuning in, and in the meantime, to learn more about our cause, please visit our website by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you next time.